There are three types of sources for reconstructing the history of Gupta period. Literary sources Narada, Vishnu, Brihaspati, Katyayanas, which is Kamandakas, Nitisara, a work on polity addressed to the king, 400 CE, Devi Chandraguptam, and Mudra Rakshasam by Vishagadatta provide details about the rise of the Guptas. Buddhist and Jainist text works of Kalidasa, accounts of the Chinese traveler Fa Hien. Epigraphical sources include Mehrauli in Payan pillar inscription shows the achievements of Chandragupta I. Allahabad pillar inscription describing Samudragupta's personality and achievements in 33 lines composed by Harisena and engraved in Sanskrit and in Nagari script. Numismatic sources. Coins issued by Gupta kings contain legends and figures. These gold coins tell us about the titles the Guptas assumed and Vedic rituals they perform. The Gupta kings seem to have risen from the modest origins. Chandragupta I was the third ruler of the Gupta dynasty, married Kumara Devi, a Lichavi princess. The marriage is mentioned in records of his successors. Lichavi was an old established Gana Sangha and its territory lay between the Ganges and the Nepal Terai. According to Allahabad inscription, Samudragupta, the illustrious son of Chandragupta I, had conquered the whole fertile plains of west of Prayag to Mathura and launched a spectacular raid through Kalinga into the south as far as Kanchipuram, the Pallava capital. The Pallava capital. The Puranas mention Magadha, Allahabad, and Awadh as the Gupta dominions. The first ruler of the Gupta Empire was Sri Gupta, who was succeeded by his son Ghatotkacha. Both Sri Gupta and Ghatotkacha are mentioned as Maharajas in inscriptions. Chandragupta I, the son of Ghatotkacha, ruled from 319 to 335 CE and is considered to be the first great king of the Gupta Empire. Chandragupta held the title of Maharaja, great king over other kings. His imperial position is inferred from the records of others. No inscriptions or coins have survived from his reign. Chandragupta I appointed his son Samudragupta to succeed him in 335 CE. A lengthy eulogy on him inscribed on Asokan pillar suggests that he was claiming the legacy of the Mauryan kingdom. The inscription gives an impressive list of kings and regions that succumbed to the Samudragupta's march across the country. The four northern kings were conquered mainly in the area around Delhi and western Uttar Pradesh. The kings of the south and the east were forced to pay homage and from the places mentioned. It appears that Samudragupta campaigned down the eastern coast as far as Kanchipuram. 9 kings of the western half of the Ganges plain were violently uprooted. The forest kings, tribal chiefs of central India and the Deccan were forced to pay tribute. The kings of Assam and Bengal in eastern India and those of small kingdoms in Nepal and the Punjab also paid tribute by submission. 9 republics in Rajasthan, including the Malavas and Yadayas, were forced to accept Gupta suzerainty. In addition to foreign kings such as the Daivaputra Shahi Kushana title, the Sakas and the king of Lanka also paid tribute, as mentioned in the eulogy. Historians call Samudragupta the Napoleon of India. This statement is undeniable. The southern kings paid tribute while the northern kingdoms were annexed to the Gupta Empire under Samudragupta. His direct control was confined to the Ganges Valley, since the Sakas remained unconquered in western India. The tribes of Rajasthan paid tribute, but the was outside the limits of his authority. Samudragupta's campaign broke the power of the tribal republics in those regions that led to the repeated invasions from the Huns. The relationship with Kushanas is not certain, but with regard to Lanka, its ruler Meghavarman sent presents and requested permission from Samudragupta to build a monastery at Gaya. Samudragupta's reign lasted for about 40 years, which must have given him ample time to plan and organize these campaigns. He performed the horse sacrifice ritual to proclaim his military conquests. Samudragupta patronized scholars and poets like Harisena and thus promoted Sanskrit literature. Though an ardent follower of Vaishnavism, he also patronized the great Buddhist scholar Vasubandhu. As a lover of poetry and music, he was given the title Kaviraja. His coins bear the insignia of him playing the veena.